This is Korea and I'll be traveling around for the next 1 month. Here's the challenge. Most dishes in Korea contain meat, but I'm a vegan, so come along with me in this Vegan in Korea challenge to see if I'm able to survive here for a month. Here's day 1 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. Everything I ate for day 2 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. For breakfast, I had this amazing vegetable hot dog at Namdaemun Market. Next, I had cold soybean noodle called konggoksu and the best Bakeyvakey Korean twisted donut at Gwangjang Market. Lastly, I had this vegan chocolate bingsu for dessert before dinner, which is jjajangmyeon and 탕수육 at this vegan Chinese restaurant in Itaewon.
Yay! I survived day 2!
Everything I ate for day 3 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. First up, I had a grand looking meal at this vegan tourist spot, Bakeyvakey, where I felt like a queen while dining there because the amount of dishes in front of me was insane. Next, I had cakes for dessert at Appang Bakery. We ordered matcha red bean cake, mugwort and germy cake, and kombucha. Although the cakes were a little crumbly, they were still tasty. My love for chapsai Bakeyvakey brought me back to its because it's so good. And lastly, I ordered a red bean hot dog to end day 3 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. Everything I ate for day 4 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. For lunch, I finally got to experience eating street food in Korea at this vegan punchik restaurant, and the food was certified bussin'. Next, I went to Low Roof Cafe to order oat latte because I'm like different from the girls who like ice americano. Just kidding! I like my coffee to be extra milky, but this turned out to be the other way around, but it was still good. For dinner, I had this incredible vegan western meal at Cafe Siva, where I got to try my first KFC Korean fried chicken and rosé pasta in Korea. This challenge is going well and day 4 was still a success. Did I survive day 5 of my Vegan in Korea challenge? For breakfast, I had this matcha crumble donut, hazelnut chocolate donut, and this yummy vanilla latte. Then I went to Itaewon to try this vegan cafe called Plant, and we ordered a rigatoni pomodoro, hummus and toast, and a mushroom burger. Since the vegan bingsu cafe I went the other day was nearby, we went there for dessert, and I ordered the pistachio bingsu this time round, and the nuttiness makes it a lot nicer than the chocolate bingsu. Finding vegan food in Korea so you don't have to worry about your next treat, and here's what I ate to survive day 6 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. The main reason I was in Korea was for my summer school exchange, so for my first meal in school, I grabbed the last Yubu Chubak, Korean version of inari sushi at 7-Eleven, and had a sad looking barley bibimbap for dinner at Namdaemun Market. I barely survived day 6 since the vegan options were limited at the convenience store, and there were no street vendors as it was raining heavily that night. You won't believe that this sweet potato contains a secret ingredient. Welcome back to day 7 of my Vegan in Korea challenge, where I find vegan food in Korea so you don't have to worry about your next treat. For lunch, I got a sweet potato and a pumpkin porridge from CU in school, and I swear they definitely put drugs inside the sweet potato because it was so freaking sweet and perfectly roasted. The pumpkin porridge texture, on the other hand, looked kind of sus, but taste-wise it was not bad. For dinner, we ordered prawn pasta, ragu and cheeseburger, and fried chili shrimps at Cafe Siva. Everything I ate for day 8 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. For lunch, I had sweet potato and almond milky from a convenience store in school called CU, which was the only place I could eat at since the school canteen did not offer any vegan options. For dinner, I made noodle tteokbokki with kimchi dumpling for my roommate, and we had a romantic candlelight dinner to end our day. Never have I ever eaten a waffle this good. Welcome back to day 9 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. We had a school outing outside of Seoul, and I had to drive an ATV all the way from Seoul to this restaurant. Just kidding, I did not do that. The vegan option that the school found was this refreshing yet spicy bibimbap and a yummy buckwheat pancake. For dinner, we came back to Seoul and ordered a vegan tteokbokki and jjajang tteokbokki at Kachi Dining. There was a vegan bakery beside Kachi Dining called Vegan is Heat, so we got a lotus cream waffle for dessert, which was the most amazing waffle ever. 10 out of 10. You won't believe the reason why I came back to this restaurant. Welcome back to day 10 of my Vegan in Korea challenge. We had a school trip to North Korea, and I had a chance to eat a Korean buffet with the man himself. For dinner, I came back to Seoul to the same vegan restaurant, Bakeyvakey, to try out 3 new dishes. The tteokbokki tasted like regular tteokbokki, 5 out of 10, while the sundubu jjigae was rich in flavor and the tofu soaked up the broth really well, 7 out of 10. After having a near-death experience with the cold noodle the other time, I tried the jjajangmyeon this time round. Luckily, the noodle was not a choking hazard, but the sauce was missing the smoky wok hei flavor. It's a 5 out of 10, and the reason I came back is just so that I can say this line. Everything I ate for day 11 of my vegan encourage challenge. For lunch, I had the most amazing meal of my trip at Style Vegan. We ordered a cheeseburger, vegan fried chicken, VFC, not KFC, a pulled pork barbecue pizza, and the boss gave us a free melon bingsu. Everything tasted insanely good, especially the pulled barbecue pizza. For dinner, my roommate and I mixed the leftover gochujang tteokbokki and jjajang tteokbokki from Kachi Dining. The sauce combi was just perfect together. 8 out of 10. Everything I ate for day 12 of my vegan encourage challenge. For lunch, I had the instant vegan spicy tteokbokki I bought from Style Vegan yesterday. There were like 18 tiny rice cakes, which was clearly not enough, so I got a roasted sweet potato from the convenience store again. The sweet potato in Korea hits different, so please do yourself a favor and try it if you're in Korea. For dinner, I made gochujang fried rice with vegan kimchi dumplings for my roommate, and it was bakey delicious. Oh my god, I'm cringing. Bye. Everything I ate for day 13 of my vegan encourage challenge. For lunch, I brought my matching bibimbap that I got from Lotte Mart to school and had it with seaweed and ramen snack. For dinner, I tried the peach 8 from CU and it was not that good. Next, I got a carrot cake and a free chocolate raspberry cake from Sunny Bread. The carrot cake cream cheese frosting tasted extra creamy and the cake was so fluffy you could sleep on it and it would rise up the next day. But the chocolate raspberry cream cake was even better. The rich and moussey cake was balanced out by the raspberry filling really well. Sunny Bread is certified bussin'. Everything I ate for day 14 of my vegan encourage challenge. For lunch, I had desserts. Amazing. We ordered a chocolate cake, mango cake, coffee cake, and a potato pizza bread from Bread Blue. All the cakes were amazing, but the coffee cake stood out more and just blew my mind. We got a huge ass watermelon from a random fruit store before heading straight to Kawon for dinner. This Chinese restaurant has many vegan options to choose from, and we ordered vegan jjajangmyeon, jampong, and tangsuyu. The tangsuyu was not crispy enough, but it was still good. The vegan jampong was so delicious and flavorful, but the jjajangmyeon was alright. The wok hei flavor could have been stronger, but when you mix both the jjajangmyeon and jampong together, it's like a eureka moment for Einstein. Ew. Everything I ate for day 16 of my vegan encourage challenge. In the morning, I went to explore the neighborhood alone and decided to order a soy matcha latte from this cafe, but I got a regular latte instead. For brunch, we went to the Royal Food and Drink Cafe that has an amazing view of Seoul and Namsan Tower. They have some vegan options and I ordered the tempeh sandwich, which sounded too healthy for me, but it turned out to be extremely flavorful, especially the tempeh itself. We had some cakes at the Bread Blue again before heading for dinner, which was at a small vegan restaurant called Drunken Vegan, and got their lasagna, fried cauliflowers, and fish and chips. The lasagna layers were tofu skin, which made the overall dish mediocre. Other than that, the fish and chips was very nice, and the fried cauliflower was crispy and paired well with the sweet and sour sauce. For dessert, I went to GLT Gelato and tried their Guinness chocolate gelato. The ice cream was extra thick and creamy, and was knocked out by the Guinness beer. Just kidding, bye! I'm no longer a vegan. It came down to this moment after I drank the blue lemonade boba tea from Everland and saw how they made the boba, which is to squish the animals for poop to come out. To save the animals from getting squished, I went to the pooper town. At the Capybara Bay, the poop would have sunk deep into the ocean. Whatever these animals are called, their movements were too slow, it makes no sense it came from their butthole, until I found the evidence of this panda with itchy butt. I am suing you, Everland. Beavis, I'm sorry to break the news, but everything I ate for day 18 of my vegan encourage challenge. In the morning, I went to explore the neighborhood again and came back within 10 minutes because it was too hot, so I made an oat matcha latte and had the matcha choco pie from the Bread Blue for breakfast, and it was so good. For lunch, we went to this tteokbokki restaurant that has some vegan options. I ordered the mushroom tteokbokki that was packed with other ingredients like kimari, fried dumplings, ramen, and lots of mushrooms. The sauce was very spicy and it seems like the spice spicy noodle challenge did not train me well for this. With the fried food soaking up the sauce, this was one of the best tteokbokki I had in Korea. We ended the meal with a Korean dessert, aka fried rice with the remaining sauce. Amazing. For dinner, we came back to my favorite jjajangmyeon restaurant and I ordered the same thing, jjajangmyeon and 탕수육. So please do yourself a favor and try their smoky AF jjajangmyeon. Everything I ate for day 19 of my vegan in Korea challenge. For breakfast, I went to this vegan bakery called Hamil and devoured a cream bun and a chocolate bun while attending a Zoom class which I was clearly not listening to. Watch this video here for the full review of this vegan bakery. Right after breakfast, I had lunch. Amazing. I went to Cafe Bintum and ordered their fruit waffle. The presentation looked very pretty and the whipped cream was amazing. The vegan cream in Korea is on another level. The waffle was crispy but it wasn't fluffy enough on the inside, but it was still good overall. For dinner, I made tteokbokki for my roommate and I again, and it was Bakeyvakey delicious, so you need to try it out. The recipe will be in the description box below. Bye! You need to do yourself a favor by flying to Korea just to try this vegan kimbap mayo rice. Here's everything I ate for day 20 of my vegan in Korea challenge. For breakfast, I had a cup of my favorite oat-side chocolate oat milk, onion cheese bread, and a ham cheese mayo bread from Hamil. Watch this video here for the full review of this vegan bakery. For lunch, we went to Cow Beer that has lots of vegan options, and we ordered the vegan jjajang noodle tteokbokki, kimbap mayo rice, and kimari. Everything about this kimbap was just perfect. The kimari was also so good, it tasted like the iconic seaweed chicken. The jjajang noodle tteokbokki was filled with all kinds of carbs like Korean rice cake, ramen, glass noodle, and sweet potato noodle. They also added a bush of perilla leaves. Amazing. Next, we went to Coffee Tago and ordered a vegan tiramisu, which was quite good, and a matcha milk tea that didn't have much matcha flavor. Everything I ate for day 22 of my vegan in Korea challenge. For breakfast, I went to Namdaemun Market to eat my favorite vegetable hot dog. If you're going to Korea, make this your #1 priority because it's so good. 10 out of 10. For lunch, I went to this vegan restaurant called Little Gangster and ordered their truffle white cream pasta. The cream was nice and creamy, but the truffle taste could be stronger. I also got the kimchi arachini lumpia, which was cheesy on the inside and extra crispy on the outside. Next, I went to this cute cafe called Pigomi Bakery and ordered a mini tiramisu and peach tart. The mini tiramisu was very tasty, loved the cream and the sponge cake, whereas for the peach tart, the peach was not sweet enough, but the cream and the tart were good. There's always room for a second round of dessert, so I went to Hot and ordered their Ingyang donut and matcha latte. The donut was meh, and it was more of a cake than an actual donut, but the matcha latte was amazing, the best one I had in my life. I ended day 22 with this beautiful sunset at the Nutorsong Island. Everything I ate for day 23 of my vegan in Korea challenge. For breakfast, I had the tomato basil baguette, green tea red bean bread, and almond soboro red bean bread from Obredo, which were all very nice, and the toppings were very generous as well, but the baguette stood out the most, or maybe I just like savory food more. For lunch, I went to Namdaemun Market for the vegetable hot dog again and found my long lost friend Mr. Baldy. After that, I went to Gwangjang Market and got a refreshing pineapple mango fruit juice, and it's so yummy. For dinner, we went to Vegetas and I ordered a jalapeno burger. The portion size could be bigger and overall it was just decent. I found the best vegan in Korea. Here's everything I ate for day 24 of my vegan in Korea challenge. Only a few more days left, so I had to try out some of my favorite eateries for the last time. I went back to Maru Chonshik for the Naengmyeon chicken and the best and juiciest dumpling ever. I also tried their cold noodle and fell in love with it immediately. The noodles were so chewy and the broth was cold and refreshing, perfect for the hot weather. It's a 10 out of 10. After that, I bought 2 vegan donuts for tomorrow's breakfast since Overtea Donut Shop was nearby. For dinner, guess what I ate at a fried chicken shop? I ate chicken meal, aka pickled radish. I found the best vegan in Korea. Here's everything I ate for day 25 of my vegan in Korea challenge. For breakfast, I had a garlic and cream cheese donut that almost killed a child because of my fart, and an Earl Grey glazed and almond donut with vegan cream that made me wonder if it was from a cow poopy. Anyways, both donuts were amazing. Lunch was at Nami Lab and I ordered a vegan cheese vegetable pizza. They gave me a free appetizer which was garlic balsamic vinegar and salsa toppings on bread, which was very yummy. They also gave me a free juice. Amazing. Moving on, the main star was slaying hard. It was topped with 1 meter of veggies and the vegan cheese below was so thick and cheesy, it made me wonder again if it was from a cow booby. Dessert was at Cafe Toto and we got a mango bingsu that had sour mango and non-creamy ice. Boo! But the vegan blueberry cheesecake was the best vegan cheesecake I had. 10 out of 10. For dinner, I attempted to make kalguksu for my roommate and I, which was not authentic at all with the limited amount of condiments I had, but it was still good. This is everything I ate for day 26 of my vegan inquiry challenge. In the morning, I went to Itaewon for brunch at this vegan Chinese restaurant and got a chow mein. Oh, I meant to say chow mein. An orange chicken, the vegan version of course. It was not bad, but it could be more flavorful, so it's a 6.5 out of 10. The noodle was surprisingly good as it had a very smoky flavor. 8 out of 10. I was craving for some dessert, but my class was starting soon, so I went to the nearest vegan cafe, Pen on a Star, and got a matcha cookie and a chocolate matcha smelling rice tart because the green heart was smiling at me, so how could I not try it? It was a chocolate cake base at the bottom, a soft matcha cream layer, and a powder of chocolate at the top. It was a solid 8 out of 10. For dinner, I made this tofu rice bowl with tofu, sesame oil, vegan mayo, and lots of seaweed, and I stuffed the rice into the tofu pouches, and it was Bakeyvakey delicious. This vegan pizza and pistachio raspberry cake will change your life. Here's everything I ate for day 27 of my vegan in Korea challenge. In the morning, I had a pistachio raspberry cake from Cafe Toto, which I bought it after tasting how amazing the vegan blueberry cheesecake was. Guess what? This pistachio raspberry cake was even more amazing. Every single layer was made to perfection. I went for my ceramic class afterwards and made this Bakeyvakey approved mug. It's so cute! For dinner, I went back to Style Vegan and ordered a pizza, half put barbecue, aka the greatest of all time, and half basil pesto as I wanted to try something new. The basil pesto was good, but it was incomparable with the put barbecue. If you're not ordering this vegan put barbecue pizza when you're in Korea, you're definitely missing out. So please do yourself a favor and try this lovely put barbecue pizza.
How much food can I eat in a day as a vegan in Korea?
For breakfast, I ate a big bowl of sujebi to clear the fridge, and a bit of this matcha chocolate chip cookie I bought from Pen on a Star on day 26. And right afterwards, I went to a vegan cafe and ordered a peach cream cake, and it was the best cake I've eaten on this trip. The peach was so sweet, the cake was so fluffy, and the cream was so creamy. For early dinner, we got a peach blueberry cake and a tomato pound cake, and they were hands down the worst cakes I've tasted in my life. Maybe I was just unlucky that day, but the cakes were so mushy and dry. Feeling unsatisfied, there was a vegan cafe nearby, so we got a berry mocha cake, which was too pretty to eat, but we still ate it, and it was 50 times better than the previous 2 cakes. To end the day, I had peaches and ice cream balls with peach and kiwi flavors from the convenience store. Here's how much I spent on food for day 29 of my vegan inquiry challenge. For breakfast, I ate a berry scone and a chocolate mandolin that I bought from Savage Garden on day 28 and headed for my last day of summer school.
Last day of school.
After my exam, I went to get a vegan peach croffle from Vegan is Heap, which was quite good, except that the peach was not soft and sweet. I can't leave there without ordering the most amazing vegan lotus cream waffle, so I bought it. For lunch, I went to Loving Hut and ordered a Beyond cheeseburger with fried kimchi dumplings. I was quite hesitant to order it at first because Beyond Meat in Singapore tastes horrible. The reviews on Google managed to influence me to order it, and it was indeed so good. For dinner, I came back to Cafe Siva because I was craving for some pasta and got their cream arancini. Turned out it was rice and not pasta. It tasted not bad, but I should have gotten their rosé pasta, which was a 10 out of 10. This is Korea, and 1 month ago, I wasn't sure if I could enjoy all the food I want as a vegan and was hoping to eat more than just pickles and home-cooked food. Fast forward, it's the last episode of my vegan in Korea challenge. For breakfast, I went back to my favorite cafe to try this vegan mango cake and rosemary orange scone. The scone was hands down the best I've tasted, although I've tried less than 5 in my life. The mango cake was good, but not as fluffy and tasty as the peach cake. And then it was time for the graduation ceremony. After that, I went back to Hairmill to get some buns and drank a matcha latte with my cute little cup before heading to the OG Hwanggeumryong for my vegan jjajangmyeon that I was savoring every bite knowing that it was the last one for this trip. We ended the final night with this romantic cruise along Hangang and I was thinking back all the wonderful memories I've made. Hopefully, this series can shed some light that vegans can still eat well in a meat-dominated country like Korea. Thank you so much, babies, for supporting this whole series.